We're up to mitzvah 47. This is a mitzvah on Bastin. And it was it was in Eretz Yisrael, this mitzvah. Performative mitzvah saseh, number 18 in the Torah. We're back into some mitzvah sasehs. It's found in Shemais Chaf Aleph, Pasuk Yud Beis, Shemais chapter 21, verse 12. Make ish v'meis mois yumas. He who strikes a man so that he dies shall surely be put to death. This is a mitzvah on Bastin to execute by strangulation people who violate certain mitzvahs of the Torah. So when it says, he who strikes a man so that he shall die shall be surely put to death, this is a mitzvah of capital punishment. Not for hitting. This is a mitzvah for, well, we'll see what it is, but we'll see the 6 mitzvahs on aveiros on which we're talking about. Now, there are 4 means of capital punishment that Bastin does. One is stoning, skila, burning, sreifa, decapitation by sword, that's hereg, cutting his head off, and strangulation, which is called chenek. So this is when the Torah does not decide which type of death is supposed to be given. It's not clear. Then we say it's supposed to be chenek, which is this mitzvah we're talking about, strangled. Now, what was strangulation? How was this done? Now,
was the rope hot?
Now, one second. Let's understand something. This mitzvah, when we're talking about, is referring to a person. This is when a person was going to be
killed.
Yeah. How was this done? Strangulation.
They
put like a scarf and then pull it.
So we're gonna hear this.
The rope around the neck and pulled from both sides.
Well, actually, the rope was not just wrapped around the guy's neck.
Was it hot?
What's that mean?
Was it hot?
No.
There's
nothing to do with hot. They strangled him, choke him to death.
Like a chain or something.
Well, like, come on.
First of all, they put him into dung. That means
nice.
What's dung?
Fertilizer.
What's fertilizer?
Fertilizer is that is like manure.
Remember the stuff that was in the dorm?
It's a real wolf discordance. You better not fight him and see.
Okay, so that he was up to, gentlemen. You place the guy who's sentenced to death, up to his knees in that, so he can't really move. When he's in there, he's in there. Then they would take a cloth. A hard cloth would be placed inside of a soft scarf. And then it would be placed around his neck. So that way he was nice and soft on his neck. He didn't like cut his neck. You follow me? It strangled him. So there was a...
What is it, one of like those rubber ropes?
Not
like one of those big ropes.
Yeah, so maybe a big rope, but this is what they used to do. Then the witnesses themselves
are doing it.
Were the ones who would kill him.
Ew.
They cover his face.
Did they cover his face?
Wouldn't it?
Because it'd be like very hard to see the guy's face and make it turn purple.
You know what? I don't remember if it says that they covered his face or not.
Wouldn't that make most people shy away from big items?
Anyway, they would pull in opposite directions. One witness there is wrapped around his neck, and the guy choked to death. I don't know. I guess different people took more amount of time.
Is it painful death?
Painful? The guy chokes.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty painful to me.
Do you like choking?
Can you hold your seconds for 20 your breath for 20 seconds? Try for like 5 minutes.
20. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah.
No, I thought 20 years. Right.
No, 13. That's right. 13.
Kill somebody.
13, they would already kill somebody if he did something that's happened.
Obvious right.
Yeah, liberal.
Do they do?
Huh?
They do straight for
Yeah, liberal.
right. According to the American law,
well, wouldn't they kill some?
A liberal schmuck.
Wouldn't they?
A liberal schmuck.
No. And what do you mean? In America, in some states, if you kill someone,
okay,
you will
gentlemen.
get the chair.
All right, capital punishment was imposed only when the Beis Hamikdash was in existence, and all the Sanhedrin sat in the Lishchas HaGozis. They sat there and they tried people. There were 6 crimes that carried the penalty of death by strangulation. Adultery with a married woman. Wounding a parent. You're going home tonight. Or tomorrow. Be careful. No wounding any parents.
Whoa,
3.
What happened to her? The first one.
Adultery with a married woman.
What happened to her? You got killed and she get to stay alive and go back with her husband and happily ever after?
No, we already talked about that in the past.
She gets killed or something.
Yeah, she also gets killed.
Yeah, she gets thrown down a building.
It depends. That's if she was the daughter of a, yeah. So it says.
What's if people live through the throwing down?
You know.
What's if they like live
And they
through
throw
throwing down?
throw you a boulder on top of your head.
If what? What are you saying?
What's if like they get thrown off like a building and some guy that makes the whole shit
Salfer.
like flips when he gets to the floor, takes off the impact.
Why is it Torah?
By the way, they're both going to get strangled. It's over?
Should I end it?
No. We're in the middle of a Geschmack discussion over here. Now, let's just finish this at least. Kidnapping another Jew. False prophecy. The guy's a false prophesizer.
You kidnap someone, you die.
Called a false prophet.
You kidnap someone, you die.
That's it, baby. Prophesying in the name of false gods. And number 6, a sage who is disobedient. He is unwilling to submit to the authority of the Sanhedrin. He's called a Zokim. Mamre, you strangled him to death.
Sheesh.
Now, I will just tell you, I know you're all concerned about this. And it brings down, to Gemara in Makkos, it brings down that any Bezdin that did kill even once in 70 years was called a killing Bezdin.
Yeah.
Bad Bezdin.
Yeah.
So no one was ever killed. There was only one person ever killed by Bezdin. And he did it as an example. And he
I think it's a full shot
Okay.
of what they're doing.
No?
Hmm?
There was only